I'm Kevin Klair, an extension economist with the Center for Farm Financial Management at the University of Minnesota. If you have not heard about the Center for Farm Financial Management, we build tools for farmers, mostly web-based tools, and do educational programs. I'm going to show you 3 of those tools today, but if you want to learn about the other ones, go up and look at the Center for Farm Financial Management. In an average year, over 100,000 producers use our tools in one way or another. So we get a lot of use from our tools. What am I doing wrong?
I'm not sure because it did work just a second ago.
It's blinking. I think the battery's going dead. Or the whole thing is locked up. There's the problem. Why are we in the middle of the presentation here?
It's because it's clicking here, but not there. Let's close it down and we'll just reopen it.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about 3 tools today. One is Ag Plan, which Paul referred to. It's a business planning tool. The second one is going to be Farm Answers, which is the clearinghouse for Beginning Farmer Rancher Development Program for USDA. And then the last one is going to be FINPACK. Are we working now?
It looks like it's working now.
Great. Where am I? There. So the 3 tools. So let's just start with Ag Plan and business planning. Paul already talked about business planning. I'm not going to try to repeat what he did. He did a great job. But who needs a business plan? Not every farmer needs one. It'd be great if you did have one, but they don't all need one. Who really needs one are people who are starting a business, who are changing a business, who are expanding a business, and especially those who have a unique niche, which are many of the sustainable or beginning farmers. Doing something different that an investor or lender or partner does not understand. And so you want to be able to communicate that to them. Why? Why do a business plan? Paul talked about this already some. But one of the purposes, it demonstrates to other people that you've taken the time to really think through all the aspects of your business and that you know what you're doing, that you haven't missed parts. Another reason is a communication tool. A business plan is simply a communication tool. It can communicate your business to a potential financial partner, a lender, or an investor, but it also can be a great tool to help you communicate within the family, to other family members, to people who don't understand what you're thinking, what you want to do, or also to employees. Just take parts of it for employees. You don't have to show them the finances, show them the parts that relate to them, the operations plan. Use it as a tool for communication. But more importantly than any of those reasons, it's for your use. For you as a producer, it's for you to help you manage the business better. Again, why does a lender want you to see your business plan? Because they want to know that you're using it in your business. It's the blueprint for running your business. Make it something that you actually use. Don't just file it, that you revisit frequently and continue to update. Having said all that, we've learned a few lessons in business planning. We've been helping farmers with business plans for about 15 years. And these are some of the lessons we learned. It's time consuming. If you think you're going to sit down and write a business plan in a couple of days, probably won't work. Many people spend 2 to 3 months writing a business plan. They have to take time to think. They have to take time to do research. They have to take time to communicate with other people. So it does take time. And do it yourself. As a farmer, do it yourself. You can hire someone to write a business plan for you. It's not hard to do. You can spend $10,000, $20,000 hiring someone to write a business plan for you. And when you do that, you lose all the benefits that I talked about in the last few slides. You haven't thought through the business. You haven't benefited from thinking about the management yourself. And so then it becomes much less valuable, even though you've paid a lot of money to do it. So please do it yourself or encourage farmers to do it themselves. And it should be something that you use on a frequent basis and keep it as a working document. Most people use software to write a business plan. Very few people sit down and write it from scratch without some type of template or assistance, which is why we developed Ag Plan, which is what I want to talk about here for a few minutes. How many of you have used Ag Plan? A handful of you. Ag Plan, we developed it 7 or 8 years ago now, I think, as an online free business planning tool for agriculture. One of the things we realized was lots of people are saying write a business plan, but there were no business, someone asked the question earlier today, there were no business plans designed specifically for agriculture using our terminology in agriculture with the types of things that we do in ag, and Paul talked about some of those unique things earlier. So we developed Ag Plan, online, free business plan, has been used to develop now well over 60 or 70,000 business plans, so it is widely used across the U.S. and actually the world. Again, all you have to do is set up an account, set up your username and password, you're in. When you first come into it, it's going to ask you to start a new plan. There are 5 templates in Ag Plan. You need to pick a template. First one is traditional ag commodity, conventional agriculture. Value-added ag, if you're doing any direct marketing, it will give you a different template for value-added ag. An organic transition template. A personal plan, which is actually more for students or young people to develop a personal career or educational plan. And then finally, a small business, not agriculture, but just think of it as a rural small business, because a lot of farmers actually have small businesses on the side. Once you've decided on your template, what kind of business you want, you will get this screen. And when I talk about the template, it's really this outline on the left side. That changes. That template will change, or that outline changes, depending on the type of business plan you selected. So what will change over there is, if you do direct marketing or value added, it will have customers, it will have pricing, it will have promotion, it will have distribution, target audiences, a lot of the things that Charlotte was talking about, they appear that are not on the conventional commodity ag template. The workspace is over here. It has most of the features of a word processor, so copy paste, all those kinds of things. Write your business plan in sections up there. And then at the bottom are all the helps. The first one is tips. That's a set of questions for each category on the left side. Resources are links to articles on that particular topic. So like pricing, we'll have 3 or 4 articles on how to price your products, agricultural products. Samples. There are sample business plans in it that you can look at and see what other people have done. They are actual business plans from people that have offered them to us. And then the most unique thing about Ag Plan as a business plan is the ability to let other people share your business plan. So where it says comments here, let me go to the next screen. You can set up what we call reviewers. It can be an advisor, a friend, a partner, anybody that you want to give access to your business plan. All you have to do is type in their email address and you can give them access. You can give them access to see it only and make comments, or you can give them access where they can actually help write it and its edit abilities. So you control how much access they get, but then they have access to your business plan. You can comment back and forth within it and share thoughts and review it and say, what do you think about this? You can email back and forth within Ag Plan to keep your going. The reason we did this is most people start a business plan and they do not finish it because it takes time. And so the idea of get some people involved with your business planning process to keep you moving ahead. Give them access to your plan. And I don't think a lot of the other business, not ag, business plan tools have this feature in them. So again, Ag Plan, it's at agplan.umn.edu. It's free. It's widely used. If it's of value to you, go ahead and use it. Yeah?
Do you have extension people in other states using this as a teaching tool?
Oh, yes. Cross-extension and a lot of sustainable ag organizations and a fair number of college classroom courses have been developed using Ag Plan for the whole course in a number of universities around the country. Yeah, go ahead.
And I will comment that University of Missouri, that's the website that we direct our students to. And in fact, I'm teaching a growing farm right now where I'm trying to get them to work through Ag Plan. I just have one comment to make, and it's a really important comment.
Feedback right there. You can always give us comments.
I need to share that with you right now.
Okay.
Figuring out where to save it is the hardest thing that my students have.
Where to save it?
Yeah, when you sign in, right? You start your plan and then you save it for later. But some of them weren't figuring out how to save it.
It automatically saves. That's what they're not figuring out, I think.
Like
Yeah.
there's a thing about the cloud where you have to go through the cloud.
It saves automatically. Every time you switch screens, it's saving. So.
It could be the than
Yeah.
that.
It's when they want to try to do something that it's doing for them. That's when they struggle. Anyway, moving on. A variation of ag plan is ag transition. So we've used that same development platform to develop other tools. Ag transitions is another tool. It steps through developing a transition plan between generations or even between non-family members. Ag transitions at .umn.edu. Same structure as ag plan. The outline is different. It's your information. You know, who are the members of the family, the successor generation, the owner generation, your vision and goals, your values, your business transfer plan, your retirement plan, and the starting of an estate plan. So it's just another tool. It's kind of in the same mode as ag plan, but a different website. Same set of resources across the bottom. And again, agtransitions.umn.edu. I want to switch over to a different tool. Farm Answers. Farm Answers is the official clearinghouse for USDA for the beginning farmer development, farm and ranch development program. So it is a set of tools, and Charlotte talked about Googling. Most people do Google to find answers. Farm Answers is another way of getting information for agriculture. So this is the website. Has 5 major components: a library, programs, blogs, and news toolboxes, BFRDP project reports. I'm just going to go to the library. The library is organized a little bit, or no, a whole lot like a commercial website. So if you were to go to Amazon or Best Buy or Target or wherever, you would be able to search by types of products and then start clicking on filters to get, I want this size TV or whatever I want, you know, the features of it. We decided to do that same approach for documents and information in agriculture. And so across the top we have the 5 big sections: business management, marketing, people, production, and taxes and legal. And you can see how many documents there are. There's over 5,000 documents in the big Farm Answers library. But once you click into one of those, you will get these filters down the left side. I just went into local and direct marketing filters. And then there's filters below that. So I'm going to just open up, wherever there's a green arrow, you can open it up further. So I'm going to open up marketing channels. And then you'll see farmer markets, food hubs, grocery, pick your own, restaurants. You can just start honing down. What we want to be able to let you do is get down to the 3 or 4 or 10 documents that really are relevant to what you want to learn. Not Google searching and having 5,000 documents come up. So in addition to those types of filters, there's down below there's filters. You can just barely see them. Do you want apps or online courses or presentations or videos? And you can look then just for organic or just for veterans or just for local grown food. And you can search by area. You can get all the way down to I just want to search for articles in my state or region. So that was library. I'm just jumping over to producer programs right now. These are educational programs, the second big part of Farm Answers. Same type of filtering on the left. So this one, you can apprenticeships, business management, farm transition. I'm going to jump down further down the list, so just think we're going down the left side there, down to where we can look by region. So I'm thinking I want to find a program in my area. Where am I going to go first? Generally, I'm going to go look for the region. I want to look at a particular state and then go by topic. So I'll probably go down and start here at the bottom. Again, farmanswers.org, it's available. If you haven't used it and you want to use it for your programs or yourself, we encourage you to let the farmers that you're working with know about Farm Answers. It's a great resource. I haven't touched on anywhere near all the things you can do in Farm Answers. It's just a website. You don't need to sign up at all. Just go use it. The last tool I want to talk about is FINPACK. FINPACK is the most widely used farm financial planning tool in the United States by far, used by about 50,000 producers a year. It's a comprehensive farm financial planning analysis system, been around since the early 80s, came out of the 1980s farm crisis actually. But 2 caveats. It's not a record-keeping system, it's a farm financial planning system. So it does balance sheets, it does cash flows, it does year-end analysis, it does enterprise analysis. You can see which products or enterprises you're making money on at the end of the year. It does not operate like a record-keeping system like Quicken or QuickBooks. We're not in that area. And it's the only thing that we have at our center that is not free. So that caveat, I feel a little strange standing in front of you talking about a tool that we sell from our center that's not free. But this is the only one. It is cheap, however, for farmers. $149 a year, which if you think about the power of FINPACK and what it can do for a business on the financial side, it's relatively cheap. It is not cheap for educators or bankers. Actually, there's a big educational discount, but for professionals and bankers to use, we do sell it to banks, and a lot of banks use it for credit analysis, and they are paying thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a year for FINPACK. So the $149 that we really discount it for farmers to use. What does it do? It helps you answer 3 questions as a producer. Where am I at financially? Where do I want to be? How can I get there? It does have 3 major components to answer those questions. Financial analysis, year-end financial analysis. You know, what commodities, products am I making money on? Where am I losing money? FinLERB, the long-range planning, the strategic planning. I want to start something new. I want to expand. I want to do this. Will I make money or not before I actually spend the money? And then the cash flow planning, which does exactly what Paul showed you before, walks through a monthly cash flow annually or multi-year. All of it is geared around the 3 major financial goals of any business. Profitability, am I making money? Cash flow, do I have money at the right time when I need it to actually make my payments so I don't have to borrow? Or I can make my loan payments. And then the third one, solvency, is my net worth growing over time? Do I get to retire as a millionaire? So the 3 financial goals of any business are profitability, liquidity, and solvency, and FINPACK is always organized around analyzing those 3 financial goals. So if you are interested, finpack.com gives you access to FINPACK. You can actually, as a producer, educator, anybody, download a trial version of FINPACK for 1 month. It's good for 1 month. Full working version, you can try it out, and if you choose to use it beyond the month, your file will still be there. So again, a tool that is widely used that might be of value to you or the producers that you work with. So with that, I am done talking about those 3 tools. Hopefully some of them might be of value to you.